So happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday. Listen, if you haven't watched the show before, I don't know where the hell you've been, but I'm Lamont White, the gay dating coach. This is a dating show for anyone in the LGBTQ plus community. Anybody, any age, any race, any size, you name it, whatever. You will get interviewed if you click the request button. If you're watching on Instagram, I'll ask you some questions. We'll encourage people to send you on some dates. Make sure you have good lighting, connect to your Wi-Fi, put your phone on do not disturb, and have some good energy. I think I see somebody in the queue, so I'll try to bring them on and see if they're actually trying to join. This is Mark. Yeah, I think this is Mark. Yes. Yes. Shout out to our shooters. If you a shooter, tell them, Jamal. Show them how we shooters. Show them how they're shooters. I guess we'll know. Hey, Mark.
Um,
How's it going?
Good.
So now, Mark, you were on the show last week. If I recall, you live in London, but you flew to Atlanta for a wedding, and you're going to be visiting some other cities, right? Is that right?
Right, yeah.
Okay, your connection as far as like your video is much clearer here in the States than it was in London.
Yeah. We have my apartment building has building works going on, not oh, has building works going on next door to it, and they fucked up my internet connection. They've done something to the cables, so my internet connection's really choppy
Mhm.
lately.
Okay, okay. Well, listen, in the States, it's better now here too, and hopefully, I don't know where you're staying. Are you staying at a friend's house, an Airbnb, hotel? What you? I'm all in your business.
I'm in a friend's house.
Oh, okay, okay. How long have you been in Atlanta now, visiting?
Got got here last week, end of last week, and I'm staying here till Saturday, and then I'm off to Chicago.
Okay, okay. So I want to get in your business, and I want to know, like, did you go on any dates since you've been here in Atlanta? What has the response been?
So I have been on some dates.
Mm.
None of them were people from your show,
Okay.
but few people in my DMs, and there's one guy in Chicago wants to meet me when I'm in Chicago from the show.
Hmm.
Uh, Guys that I went on dates with, one of them is a guy that I met here 2 years ago through some friends, and I went for dinner with him.
Okay.
Uh, cool. And the other two guys I went on dates with, one of them lives not far from where I'm staying.
Hmm.
And him during the daytime, we took his dogs to the park and went for like a long walk, like and then like one of the big parks with his dogs and stuff, and just hung out for the afternoon. Um, he seems nice. He's interested.
Hmm.
He's just he's just moved to Atlanta as well, so Atlanta's new to him as well. And then the other guy I went on a date with, that was actually today. We went to Stone Mountain, hiked and stuck Stone Mountain together.
That's a cute date location. So you've been here for almost 7 days, and you've been on 3 dates.
Yeah.
Listen, listen. I love it because it's like you're single. You should be out there trying to meet guys. Now, are they trying to hook up, or are they trying to really date you, Mark? What they trying to do?
These guys were like they were dates, but I've had guys that I wanted to hook up as well.
So you didn't tell us about the guys who you want to hook up with. That we don't know about them.
No,
He goes, no, I ain't mentioning them. I ain't mentioning them. Now, these dates that you went on, are all three of them guys black? Are they all black?
hmm
Okay, so yeah, listen, interracial dating, Atlanta, they're open for everything. Okay, so the guy you're going to date with in Chicago, tell us about him. Give us a little info, not his name or anything like that, but give us.
know a lot about him. He just like been in my DMs, just saying like he liked me. We should hang out when I get there and go out and do something together. So we haven't kind of like finalized the plans yet, but you know, I'm gonna get in touch with them before the end of the week. So when I get there at the weekend, we'll kind of try and meet
Okay,
up and go on a date.
okay. They said you were booked, busy, and black.
I actually met some really cool guys at my friend's wedding as well. It was a gay wedding. It was really fabulous. It was like
Mhm,
the wedding was amazing. The wedding was Saturday.
mhm.
Then the day was just family and top tier friends. So there's quite a select group of people who were there.
Mhm,
But the Sunday was a big pool party for all their gay friends that couldn't come to the actual wedding on the Saturday.
mhm.
And there was some hot. at the pool party. So I kind of made a few connections at the pool party, got a few numbers. One guy I really liked, he was really into me, but he has a boyfriend already. And I was like, no, I'm not trying to break up
You don't want
no
those
relationship.
problems. You don't want those problems.
I
Now,
don't need no.
listen. So I have a question for you because you seem very outgoing. So when you're at a party and you see somebody, like, how do you approach a guy?
Um, so I have to like put a lot of courage to go and approach somebody because I'm not very good at approaching people. I just tend to kind of go over and just say hi, I'm Mark. Like at the wedding party, I was just going to people and saying hi, I'm Mark. I'm Julian's friend Mark from London. Blah, blah, blah. Like, how do you know the married couple
Mhm.
kind of thing? And just got the ball rolling. That's how I got chatting to these guys. So whose numbers I got. That's yeah.
It's not rocket science, right? Like you have to just say hello to a person, yeah, and introduce yourself.
You don't shy Ben's getting off. If you don't shoot your shot, you're gonna get nowhere.
Amen, brother. Amen. Amen. Well, listen, thanks for coming on. Thanks for the update. We want to hear about Chicago, DC, and New York every time you're there. This is a whole soap opera for us. So we are invested in your dating experience in all these cities, okay? Mark's like, oh my goodness, we're gonna write a whole book about this. All right, good night, Mark. Again, thanks for coming.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Listen, Mark gonna find him a man, okay? Mark is gonna be on somebody's and be dating somebody. Y'all better take some notes from Mark. He's like, I just walk up to the black men and say, "Hey, what's up? How you doing?" And they be like, "What's up?" Apparently, y'all in his DM, right? Y'all in his DM. I love it. I absolutely love it. He said, no, he did say he went on dates with guys, and then he had some little hookup stuff that he ain't none of our business, and he don't know us like that. He said he ain't gonna tell us all his business, but he gonna tell you he went on 3 dates, he had some hookups, but that's none of our business. Ah! I love it. I love it. Oh, so listen, you all, it's going to be Atlanta Gay Pride this weekend. Yep, it's Atlanta Gay Pride um, this weekend, and I'm going to be at Piedmont Park. And do any of you all live in Atlanta? Are y'all coming in town for Atlanta Gay Pride? Y'all mess. Rachel, y'all mess. Y'all mess in the comment section. Y'all be thinking I'm messy, but y'all to be the messy ones, okay? So listen, I'm gonna be at Atlanta Gay Pride this weekend at Piedmont Park. This is the pride that is for everybody. This is not a race or ethnic specific pride. It's the Atlanta LGBTQ plus everybody pride. They have a parade. They have vendors at the park on Saturday and Sunday. I'm going to have a booth there. I'm going to have well, I'll be doing like dating coaching. We'll do like a video booth, photo booth. I'm giving away some cool prizes. I might sneak some cocktails in the booth. We'll see. But I need some volunteers. So if you want to volunteer and you live in Atlanta and you're going to be here on Saturday or Sunday, I think we'll be there from like 12 o'clock until like 7 o'clock on this Saturday and Sunday. So if you want to volunteer in our booth, just DM me later. I'll give you all the details. Okay. Yes, Atlanta has a whole bunch of different prides. You got, regular pride, which is what is this weekend, but then it's also Black Pride, which is not exclusive for Black people, but it's focused on Black people. Everybody's welcome. Everybody shows up too. Yeah. So I'm excited about that. I got all my booth stuff set up. It's going to be a whole vibe there. So if you do want to volunteer, I see you, Javon. Okay, just DM me and I'll give you all the details. It's going to be fun. We did it last year and it was So much fun. And we get to produce a whole bunch of content as well during Pride. So if you all look at my page from a year ago, um, I did a whole bunch of content there. No, Causes Bomb. This is not a Foot Locker shirt. This is navy blue and white, and is a polo. I do have a black and white striped shirt, but this is not Foot Locker. I don't work at Foot Locker. There's no shade about working at Foot Locker. I would want the discount for the sneakers, but I don't work there. No. Mm-mm. Yeah, I'm funny. So listen, do we have any single people in the comment section? Let me know. If you're single in the comment section, say hello. If you want to shoot your shot, say hello. If not, we could be done for the night. Today has been a long day, to say the least. So if you want to shoot your shot, let me know. Somebody said, "You always." Oh, I can't wear it. Is it the shirt is messing up you all from reading the comments? I've had that happen once or twice before. People are like, "I can't read the comments because of the shirt I wore." I had to go to an event earlier today. I literally wore this there and just came and sat down to do this. Next time I will wear a solid shirt. I don't think I wear a lot of stripes. I don't. Mm-mm. I tried something new. Stepped outside of my box and apparently, yeah, I don't like it. All right. So are we? Let me see. Are y'all all must be in relationships? All 115 of you all must be dating somebody. That might be it. Because if I don't have anybody in the queue, nope. There's nobody in the queue. I said shoe because apparently Kaz's mom thinks I work at Foot Locker. I'm a teaser because she actually was in town last week and we had lunch together. I got to meet her and her husband. We've hung out before, but I got to meet her husband for the first time. So I do tell people, if you are in Atlanta and you're not trying to steal my liver or kill me or rob me, I do hang out with people from the show. But you can't just be like, "Hey, Lamont, I'm in town today. What's up?" I need like notice. I have a life, have stuff going on. I think Dom and Sean are. What's this? Is this a podcast coming on? I don't know what this is. What is Dom and Sean? Hello, hello.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I saw a name that said Dom and Sean.
Yeah, that's because I have a podcast with my friend.
Oh, okay. That's why I was like, I figured somebody's coming on through their podcast and not their personal page. Are there pictures of yourself on this page?
Yes, it is.
All right, let me.
I have a private Instagram. Well, not a private Instagram, but I have a separate Instagram too. It's called Latino Mermian.
Oh, okay. But this is your page, so that people would reach out to you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What's your name?
It's Dominique.
Dominique. Okay.
So on the page.
Now, Dominique, have you watched this show before?
I was gonna tell you that I watched the show I never caught it live,
Mhm.
so I'm actually excited to catch it live. But I find you very entertaining. I love what you're doing for the community, and I watch all the archives on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Dominique. Dominique, so you're a YouTube shooter. You watch it
Yeah,
whenever I post.
yes, I'm a shooter.
Okay. Now, if you're a fellow shooter watching, make sure y'all say hi to him, okay? Um,
I-
if somebody's, I don't know, you try to ask the man a question already. If you raise your hand in the comment section, PHRONTLINE.
Am I enough of my head? I'm sorry.
No, you come down a little bit.
Okay,
Um,
I got it sent. I'm in the bathroom because it's have the best light. So
okay, just go ahead and sit on that commode or that stool. You'll be fine.
I'm,
it's it's fine. It's fine. So, Dominique, are you single?
I'm very single.
Okay. You got a boyfriend.
No,
You got
no boyfriend, husband. I haven't really. I've been single for like 6 years, but my longest relationship was almost for 4 years.
Okay, okay, good. We just gotta make sure people are single before they start shooting their shot. All right, cool. Where do you
Make sure
live?
you on my podcast page and on my private one though as well, like my separate one, Latino Merman with two
We'll
N's.
we'll get to that. We'll get slow down.
I know these versus Aquarius, we both dominate.
Let me. I'm gonna guide this. I'm gonna make sure you get all the info you need out and make sure they can connect to you. I promise. I promise. I got you. I got you. I got you. All right. So where do you live, Dominic?
I live in Connecticut,
Okay.
but but it's near New York, so I used to travel to New York a lot, and I lived there before
Okay. What part of Connecticut?
in the West Hartford area, so Hartford County.
Okay. So what? West Hartford, Connecticut, and
Not I say Hartford, like use Hartford.
Hartford.
I'm just messing with you.
I don't have the Boston up north accent. I got the Midwestern Pittsburgh, Atlanta country. So, Hartford, Connecticut.
Yes,
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 33.
33. How tall are you? About how much do you weigh?
I am 5'10", 5'11", and I am like 175, 180.
Okay. So the height and the weight fluctuate sometimes.
It does because yeah, I just depend on my diet.
Okay. Okay. Which you said you're Aquarius. Are you a January Aquarius or a February Aquarius?
I say Aries and Aquarius is dominant signs. I'm an Aries.
Oh, you are Aries. Lord, today this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be rough because Aquarius and Aries butt heads all the time. Okay,
Like
because
this, I,
it's definitely a pissing contest.
but you're a February one, so I respect it.
Okay, okay. So Aries, the people want to know: are you team top, bottom, verse, side? How do you get down sexually, Dominique?
But I will compromise.
You're top, but you will compromise. It sounds like you don't enjoy it at all.
No.
So why do something you don't enjoy?
No, I would say more like it would depends on my partner, but I would say I can be oral. I'm not a side at all. I
Mhm.
love be more oral if I have the right partner, or I'll explore other options as well. But definitely top.
I think in a relationship, everybody should be oral. So like that, like
No, you know how there's some. Well, I don't know, maybe because of the apps or whatever, but people swear up and down they're the strict top where they won't even like explore themselves, like they won't be oral. And I think that's kind of weird because if you like men, I mean everybody have their preferences, but I feel like if you like men you should have some type of compromise if you have a partner that's willing to.
so when you say compromise, because the gays got a term for everything and it means different things, right? So a strict top in your definition means they don't do oral sex whatsoever.
They won't be oral, they don't like certain types of foreplay like analinguius or maybe certain fetishes trying out or whatever.
Ooh,
I could
yeah. So for me, my definition of a strict top is you just don't like to be penetrated. I feel like if you don't like sucking, licking, all that type of stuff to your husband, your person you say you love, then you really ain't in with that person. You're not in.
I do agree with you on that, but I've had conversations with different men where they said, "Oh, I'm a top and I won't even do oral," and I'm like, "Well, I mean, part of being gay, that's the type of compromise."
Yes. Okay. So that's the compromise you're talking about. You do oral, but you ain't getting bent over.
I'm doing a bit then.
So that's why you got to ask questions because they be like, "Oh yeah, I might compromise," and you get to bed, you be like, "Compromise," and he's like, "No, I'm not bending over."
Yeah,
So you
but
ain't giving no cakes up.
no, you want to eat me? Okay, maybe.
What about on his birthday?
Um, he could get some more oral.
So you giving strict top in our definition. Our definition of strict top is you just don't like to be penetrated with a penis.
Yeah.
Okay.
But in the a lot more versed than strict bottom or strict top.
Wait, say
But
that
also
again. Say that again.
in our community, I noticed there's a lot more verse. And then I also realized, or there's strict, whereas like a strict top where they won't even do oral, or like a lot of bottoms I've noticed or in conversation have said they don't even like to have their penis touch. But
So
if I like you, find you attractive, I might want to do that.
okay. Lord today.
Okay, part of
We're gonna get to some more the spicy questions. I'm afraid of these spicy questions that come for you, Dominic. What type of work do you do?
I'm not working. I do my podcast full time,
Mhm.
so I do brand ambassador for a few companies, mainly Sugar Shim, that's skincare products.
Okay, so you're brand ambassador and you also have the podcast. What's the name of the podcast?
The Heat and Color podcast.
The Heat and Color podcast. What y'all be talking about on there?
So we're very random. I come up, my friend and I like to kiki and just talk about very random things. So we'll talk about a little bit of celebrities, but we mostly talk about like struggles with being a black gay man.
Oh, nice. Listen. We need more conversations like that. So make sure
Yeah,
you DM me where I can watch it. I like watching different content. Okay.
yeah.
Tell them
So
tell them you're where do you want people who are trying to go on a date with you to reach out to you? Like where do you want them? Because I don't know if you mix business with your personal or not. And you do. So where do you want them to reach out to you?
so I can be reached at Latino Merman. Latino, that's Blation, Merman, RMANN, double N.
Wait, spell that last part again because I thought it was an M.
MERMANN.
There you go.
Merman.
All right, perfect. All right, you all. This is Dominic. Dominic lives in West Hartford, Connecticut. He is 33, 5'10", 175 pounds. He is an Aries, so be careful. He's a brand ambassador, and he also runs his own podcast for Black gay men. If y'all have questions for Dominique, use the question function. You can use the chat function, or you can literally wave at any time to come on and ask him a question. I definitely want somebody to come and ask him a question. Okay, y'all got questions for him. Okay, tell us what type of guy you looking for, Dominique.
So I do prefer men that's shorter than me, like more like on the submissive look, but I also that's very like ambitious, somebody that help continue to motivate me where I already am
Mhm.
and to more focus on what I'm into. I like somebody who's multifaceted. Culturally, I like different types of men because I'm also Caribbean myself and also I identify more Black American, but I do identify with my Caribbean roots, which is St. Lucian and Puerto Rican.
So St. Lucia's and Puerto Rican. Okay, so what's the ethnic mix? Tell us what all is the mix in there?
Um, a lot of like Black, Native Indian, and like European roots. A little bit of Asian, but not me.
Okay. And when you said you want a guy who has more like a submissive look, what does that
Or
mean?
more in the bedroom, or like, because I'm very creative, so I could be very like sporadic with my ideas. But somebody who's like more so like, oh yeah, let's try it out. But then also, if you are into something, I would like you to speak out what you're into as well.
Okay. So you wanted to speak up. Okay. Tell us, what are some of your good qualities?
I think I'm very attentive. I'm very compassionate and creative.
Okay. And you said your longest relationship was how long?
Almost 4 years.
Oh, no. Did y'all live together?
We did.
Have you ever been married or engaged?
Um, I was in a long-term relationship where we accepted our relationship and we gave each other a promise ring. But when in a previous life when I was with women, That's been over 10 years, but I was engaged to a woman before, but
Oh,
no kids.
okay. Okay. So with the guy, you all had a promise ring, like promise to get married, promise to get engaged.
Promised to get like engaged, but it didn't work out. It was amicable. But I've been single since. So I've been single since 2019, and I have been dating on and off. But
Oh,
COVID made.
okay. And then though you said you weren't. No, I'm sorry. I think I heard you say you were engaged to a woman. Is that correct?
Yeah, but that was over 10 years ago.
That was over 10 years ago. Like you were like what 20,
41.
like 21. Okay. How long were you with her?
um, almost 2 years.
About 2 years. Okay. So now, would you consider yourself bisexual or gay?
Yeah,
Just gay. Okay. Okay.
because
When you
her.
say that again?
I haven't been with a woman since her.
Oh, okay. Okay. And is that when you started messing with guys, or did you start messing with guys before then?
No, I was with a couple guys before that.
Mhm.
Um, I was gay since I was like, this is really young. I knew at 3. Obviously, I didn't explore it,
Mhm.
but I had a boyfriend. I was 15, going on 16.
Okay. So when you were with her, did she know, or were you like, what phase were you going through?
You know,
She knew, and what?
it was like more. We were both creative types, so you know how that can be. It's kind of like a blurred ordeal, but she also likes women. So, and then when I started dating men consistently, I realized that's the best for me
Okay.
because I was honest with myself. I felt cool with even being a top. I still enjoy kind of like leaning into masculine and feminine energy. There are people that will feel like I'm more masculine, but I feel like I can still, even if it's just in my mindset or how I perceive men, I do feminine side as well. I have a very strong for it. I like flamboyancy or like ambiguous energy.
Okay. Look, thank you for sharing that. Someone wants to come on and ask you a question. Anytime you wave in the comment section, viewers, like if you wave like this, that means you want to come on and ask someone a question. Daniel has been on the show before. Hey, Daniel.
Oh, he's
Hey,
here.
Lamont.
Dominic, can you see Daniel?
Yeah, I can see Daniel. How you doing, Hazel?
Oh, oh my God, thank you. Hi, how are you?
Daniel, you got a question?
I do have a question. I didn't realize it happened so quickly, so I apologize for not being prepared. But
Going. I didn't even
so
believe it. I was just like, let me just make the effort. I kind of been manifesting it though.
okay. So it's a spicy question. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay. So I have this game that I bought from Target for like $2, and it says "Let's Get Deep After Dark." And so like literally question, okay? So the question says, if you could invite one celebrity to have a threesome with us, who would it be?
Amine.
Who's that?
So he's a rapper out of like the Detroit, Michigan type area. He's just really eccentric. He's really he got like locks. I like kind of bohemian type guys too. Yeah.
Amine. Somebody needs to look him up. Or Daniel, you might have to go check him out and see who's going to be in this threesome with the two of y'all.
Can I ask one more question?
Oh,
Sure.
you asked me if I believe in monogamy. Like you, I see. I guess my presence was so strong. You didn't even ask me half the questions you asked the other guys when
I
they
didn't
come
get
on.
there yet. I didn't get there yet because anytime someone waves, they can interrupt the interview to come on and ask the questions. And I got a whole bunch more questions I got for you, Dominic, but he waved, so yeah.
So I love cooking. After buying my house, I love cooking. So if you were to go on a date with someone and they had to cook a meal for you, including a dessert, what would you ask them to cook?
Well, first date when I at their house, so they wouldn't be cooking for me. We'd be going out to eat. and
Oh, okay.
seafood or Caribbean food. But if it was like a couple dates in, or somebody I was seeing regularly, or somebody I was interested in, it would be the same thing. It would be Caribbean food, soul food. I just don't eat pork, and I'm allergic to. So as long as it's excluding that, we good to go.
Okay, excellent.
I like
Thank you so very much. I hope you have a good night on here, okay?
you, too,
Daniel, is he
sir.
your type?
I've had like too many drinks. So I'm gonna watch it in the morning, okay? And I'll report back, okay?
What's your sign?
What's my time?
Mm,
What do you think I am?
I, that's not what I asked. Just tell me.
The people are saying guest knows some other pork chops for him. Yeah, I made some other pork chops last night. But I'm a Taurus.
So some other chicken. Oh, I like Taurus. Are you May or April?
April.
Okay,
Yeah.
stubborn.
There's nothing not to love about. I literally like came home and made a cake, and my hungry ass, fat ass friends like ate half of the fucking cake. Oh, I can't be cursing. They ate half of the cake since 5 o'clock. So, but yeah,
Are you like, or you like the end of April?
April 25th.
Okay, so you're a cusp. That's cool.
Yes,
A cusp
yes.
would be a little bit of both sides, like your where your birthday falls.
Okay, okay, yeah.
All right, Daniel. Have a good night. Nice to meet you.
See you,
You too, friend. Bye
Daniel.
bye. Bye bye.
Hilarious. I
Yep.
got you. I got you, Daniel. And I think there was somebody else who was trying to come on and ask you a question. Hold on. Let's see.
See,
And I got
I
more
just
questions for you,
I
Dominic.
just checked today too.
Oh, let me do this the right way.
I just reshaped my head too, so it's perfect time. Because
Okay,
I
okay.
do not. I'm bad with that. I think that's one of my my weak points. I don't like to FaceTime.
Okay, I think the person's not gonna oh, hello? John. Hello.
Hi, sorry, my bad. Hi.
Hi.
Um,
You wanna introduce yourself?
First of all, you hold on 1 second. I'm at the gym. I didn't know I was gonna be paid, but first of all, you are a very handsome man.
Thank you, sir. You are too.
Thank you. And secondly, you said you are a full top, right?
Mhm.
My question is, when it comes to okay, so I always have this conversation with people that if someone is a full top, that
Mhm.
means when it comes to like maybe when you're living together, um, who takes care of the bill?
Hmm. The person that has more money.
Oh, okay. So what if the person is a full bottom, like submissive bottom, who takes care of the person that have more money? So it's not like 50-50.
No, I would think the person that has more money should take care of the bills, but at the same time, both should also put like, let's say I'm making more money, but they make less. I would still be like, maybe if they pay for a date every once in a while.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't care.
All right. So in my mind, I think if someone is the top, I know this is out of I'm Nigerian, so I have this mentality where I see my parents, my mom, my dad, do things. So I feel like if someone is a strict top, um, I as a submissive bottom, I can contribute to things, but
Mm-hmm.
we can do like 60-40. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel that's just how I feel and what I believe in.
Mm-hmm.
So when you said you're strict up, I was thinking you're gonna say like, "Oh, I'm gonna I'm like the provider, but you can also do 40% while I do 60%." So that's just my question.
So it's more like
I
normative.
think. and also I see someone saying we are all men. I understand that, but I am talking from my own, you know, my own ways of
Mhm.
like just
No,
from.
can I interject? Because I mean, um, like I said, I still think it makes sense the person that makes more money because let's say somebody working minimum wage, like let's say I'm working minimum wage, and they have a career. If I'm paying till I have no money and I'm like taking care of all the bills, are you going to contribute and make sure that the bills stay continue on? We're living together, or am I just going to suffer? I'm just going to like be completely out of money and then have to continue working, and then I never get a break with me. I never see you. You know what I'm saying? I think that's more realistic. I think in a fantasy world we would love that, or even if other cultures we would love that because even me being Caribbean, I would love to for it to be like that. But in this day and age, we all suffering this recession. Come on, Kamala Harris, please make some effort to
Right.
do.
So I have a question for John. So John, do you?
But it's gonna
Hold
benefit.
on. Can you hear me? I don't know if you can hear me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna benefit both of us in the end in the household.
So I have a
Okay.
question. Do you, John, equate sexual positions
Um,
with?
um.
No, I'm talking. His name is John.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So, John, do you equate sexual positions with gender? Like, if you are top, you're the man. If you're the bottom, you're the woman.
Um, out from me.
Yes,
Yeah,
for you,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yes. So
yeah,
that
yeah,
makes sense. So for most gay men, probably I would probably say 80% of gay men, they don't.
Right.
Americanized men, they don't. What they look for is we both can provide for ourselves and the household. There are some people who believe that. There's a guy and a woman. It's a small percentage of gay men. Majority of us, we want equity. We want you to be financially stable. We want you to take each other out on a date. We want you to pay the light bill. I'm gonna pay the gas bill. Like there's some flexibility there.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And I get that, but I'm just talking from. I see a lot of comments down. I'm not gonna pay a grown man bill. I'm just talking from as a Nigerian.
Yeah.
That
Mm.
is the
Yeah.
belief. Even when it comes to gay relationship,
Yeah.
that is how.
Yeah.
So and being the bottom doesn't mean I will not contribute. Like I said, 40/60 doesn't mean I am not, going out randomly, getting stuff for the house. I won't let my man go out to buy food stuff, or we go out together to buy the food stuff. So I'm just talking from my own. So everybody saying I'm not paying a grown man this and that doesn't mean, um, I'm just talking from my own
Right. So
background.
there
I,
are
From,
there
yeah.
are some bottoms
I,
who are like some
I think
bottoms who are the head of the household. Like there's some bottoms
right.
who pay all the bills, and the top
I
is the
think,
one at home just cooking.
and that's why I said the person that makes more money should contribute.
Yeah.
I didn't say all in total. The person that makes more, it makes sense. Doing the numbers and the calculating, the person that makes more should pay more for the
Yeah.
household.
Yeah. And how
That
long have
makes
you been in
sense.
the United States?
Me,
Yes.
9 years.
Okay. And
And my past relationship we do 50/50 at a point, so I'm not, it's not
That
like,
over the 50.
yeah.
huh?
And Dom
Oh,
is Caribbean. He's Caribbean.
Okay, all right, cool,
Is he
cool.
your type?
Oh, he is my type. He actually looks like my ex.
Hmm.
that's
And
that.
Connecticut's not far from New York. And New York, where you at? Yeah.
What's
I'm in Maryland.
Oh, you're in
what?
Yes,
Maryland. Okay.
yeah,
What's your sign?
accurate.
Okay.
I'm 20th, so I have a little bit of Capricorn.
Okay, so you want to cuss? You understand cuss?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for coming on. Make sure you slide into his DM.
All right, no problem. Thank
Okay.
you.
All right. Okay. Bye. Look, you bringing the boys out asking you questions. Yes. Question for you. Did you used to do any interviews for the Counter Narrative Project?
No.
Okay, there's some guy who that reminds me of you who did some stuff. Okay, I was trying to say, is that that one guy? But no. Okay. So
I
listen,
think
they want to make sure you he wants 50-50. You know, he wants you to pay his bills, but it's not gonna
right.
happen.
No.
All right.
No, to go further into that, I think that not only is it the person that makes more, but also like there's other ways to compromise in a relationship, obviously. But I think it should be genuine. Like I don't think that if like let's say I'm making more money and you just cooking for me, but I like brought my own food, that only cooking is like enough. Like listen to my goals, help with my goals. Like I have my podcast. It would be nice if I had my partner doing a lot of like helping and assisting with like background work or creative ideas
Mhm.
or even we talk for hours on hours about what I want to do next with that.
Yeah. There's a lot of
That's
ways
just
you can support your man. Yeah. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. Now I got more questions for you. So do you want to get married? Do you want to have children?
I do want to get married. I don't know if kids will be necessarily my goal. I love kids.
Mhm.
I love family. I love a big family. I love the idea of the modern family, which is like very different. It could be like extended family where my family's helping or
Mhm.
like let's say if it was a surrogate, the surrogate is like involved in the child's life active. But I'm at an age where ever since I came out, even as a young teen, most people would just to like get off. I always want to be in a relationship.
Mhm.
My always that, and I've done relationships, but I was single long enough to find myself,
Mhm.
and I have been doing therapy for a year.
Okay. Listen, this show, we love to hear therapy over here. Those are
Listen, I love therapy.
mhm. Those are
I
green flags. Yes. So tell us, what's a good age range for you, Dominique?
I would say 28 to 40.
28 to 40. Does the guy you date have to live in Connecticut?
Whew! Connecticut pool got piss in it.
They would say that about every city here. Okay.
I just think it's because of the apps or like even outings is the same people I like grew up with
Mhm.
or people know this person or that person and even the surrounding states like Mass or Rhode Island is still nearby. So
Mhm.
every think the same way we've all either dated the other person or talked to, which talking to a person is fine, getting to know somebody, but um it's just more so if you're for me, you
So
know.
yes or no, would you date outside of Connecticut?
I would
You would. What are some
one
cities you would date in?
hmm?
What are some cities you might date in?
Like cities or states? You mean states?
Cities.
Um, I would think that in the 203, so that's like New Haven, Bridgeport,
Mhm.
and then states would be. I've been to Florida a lot, so that would be nice. New York, Mass, Rhode Island, or I have never been to Cali. So if I was like starting to date somebody in Cali and we were both like commuting back and forth in the beginning, is fine. But my love language, one of my heavy love language is physical touch and quality time. So he bet to be trying to like make something happen within 6 months to 8 months.
Okay, so any city, any state. It's pretty open. If you're talking about West Coast Florida, that's all
Yeah.
over. Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Um,
but
what'd you say?
um, I said okay, I'll say all over, but it's
It's given all over. What about
yeah.
body type? What do you like?
Somebody with some more weight on them, so like a little pudge is cute.
Mhm.
Obviously like curvy. Just nobody too slim. I'm not too slim, so thicker on the thicker side.
Okay.
Like
What about race? What do you prefer?
black men, but I would be open to Asian men as well.
Okay, black or Asian. And
And when
earlier,
I say black men, that does include of the diaspora, so like African, Caribbean.
okay. And now, are you into monogamy, open relationships, agreements, poly? What you like?
Monogamous would be most ideal,
Mhm.
but in the long distance, I can understand like some type of arrangement.
Okay. Okay. All right. If you all have questions for Dom, go and use the question function or use the chat, or you can wave again to come on and ask him a question. Apparently, people, the badges tonight are not working. Instagram is being the ghetto. I don't know
That's not
why. I don't know what it's about. Some people said they
y'all
tried to
better
buy
cash
badges.
want.
What'd you say?
I said they better cash app you.
The Cash App is up there if you want to support, but or next week, it's okay. Um, yeah.
Also,
So, all right, let's see what questions they got for you. Let's see, there are a bunch of them. Let's see. Um, there are a bunch of spicy questions, so be ready for these. All right. They want to know, how big is your tool?
it's big enough.
Big
I
enough.
have boyfriend and husband peen.
You have what?
I have boyfriend husband peen,
Boyfriend,
which means
husband, peen. We say it's probably about like 6 to 8.
okay, sure.
All right. So
I'm a
let's see. Um, let's
I
see.
just mean that it's not just about just like it's just not about just the size, it's about like and not just even the motion of the ocean. It's more so about everything else being attentive to my lover.
Okay. Okay. They said, do you cosplay in Mermaid? Because your name is like Mermaid something.
So because my birthday is in March, I'm a cusp, so I'm a Pisces and an Aries, like on the cusp. So I call myself mermaid because I love like water. I love like the fantasy of mermaids.
Okay. Okay. There's some other
I
questions.
watch Mermaid with my lover. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's get to these other questions. What do you like to do in your free times, like on the weekend? What do you do for fun outside of work?
hmm so I like to go for walks, like to hike. Most people do. I like to write. I like to watch YouTube. I'm a foodie, so if I'm not cooking, I would like to go to different restaurants and try different foods. And I like to spend time with the few friends that I do have because I keep a really tight circle of friends.
Okay. Okay.
Like
But-
family.
All right. Somebody's telling me that Instagram has shadow banned me. They don't get notifications. I don't know why Instagram doesn't like me. They do that to some of us.
Yeah, a lot of content creators because they see the moves and they see you doing big things.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I hate it.
But
Um, are you family oriented? Someone wants to know.
I am. I believe in a chosen family, if not like 'cause everybody don't have the same relationship with their family, and it can be a facade.
Mhm.
So I believe chosen family as well. Like even if I'm dating somebody and they have like a single mom and they're close with their mom, I would love to get in close with their mom. If just their friends, then I was obviously know my boundaries, but I would still be cordial with their friends.
Okay. Couple more questions. Let's see. Um, are you boring in the bed or do you have high energy?
I'm very sensual. I'm very touchy. I'm physical touch.
Okay. 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 Let's see.
But
Um,
like what I'm gonna do, I could be a surprise.
okay. Someone said you don't like penis in the back, but you like a finger in the bum.
No.
No finger in the bum. No people. No people. What else? Um,
Oh, spanking missionary.
do you carry a purse?
I have.
Okay. What else? He said he's been to therapy. What's your love language again?
My love language is physical touch and quality time.
All right. One last question.
But obviously all five, but physical touch, quality time, and gift giving in that order.
Okay. Okay. How do you support your guy?
How do I
How,
support
how
my
do you
guy?
support the guy you would be dating?
Courting, dates, whether that be like in the park or out to a restaurant. I really want to get into like Ferris wheels and carnivals and stuff, but I just haven't nobody to go and do that with. And like I hate to say it, but Connecticut is so dry for things like that. But if I have the right partner that bring out the more adventurous side of me, I would love to do that with them. I'm very mushy. Like I love the pictures, the dates, the meaningful things. Like, oh, this was the thing from our first date. I love stuff like that.
Nice, nice. Okay, we gotta
Yeah.
see what you look like from head to toe. So you gotta prop the camera up, back up, so we can see what you look like. Okay.
I put on a nice little sweater for y'all.
All right, give us a spin. All right, you all. This is Dominic. Dominic lives in West Haven, Connecticut. He is 33, 5'10", 175 pounds. He is an Aries. He's a brand ambassador. Also has his own podcast. He's open to getting married. Y'all can figure out how y'all want to have children. He will date between 28 and 40. He likes guys who are a little pudgy, thicker, curvier. You don't have to live in Connecticut. You can live in California, Florida. He's pretty open to it. Into black guys of the diaspora or Asian. He's into monogamy ish. Y'all make that thing work. Yeah, tell us your Instagram handle and spell it one more time for us.
Oh, my podcast is the Heat and Color podcast, but that's that. And then Latino Merman is my personal Instagram, and it's spelled BLATINO Merman MERMANN.
All right, perfect. Send me a message so that way I can make sure I get your Instagram when I tag the video. Okay.
All right, thank you, Lamont. Have a good night.
All right, thanks for coming on.
You and keep doing your thing.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Later.
Okay, people. Y'all had questions for Dominique. Y'all had two people come on and ask him a question. Y'all was trying to put him through the gauntlet. All right, shooters who are watching. Is he dateable? Is he not dateable? All 185 of you all. Put a 1 if you think he's not. Put an 8 if you think he is dateable. What y'all think? I'm seeing a bunch of 7s and 8s. Yeah, he did say he was part Puerto Rican. Yeah. And somewhere else. A little bit of everything. Rashay, why one? Why one? Tanya, you said boring. Sometimes you gotta get you a boring man. Y'all be getting these all this energy. Y'all can't satisfy them. Get you a boring man. The little stuff you do excites him. I said too boring. I see 9, 7, 6. Garcia says he seems nice enough to go on a date with. 7. Jeremy, facts. Jeremy. I worked with it. I worked with it. Well, what's this? Whiskey. There's nobody else in the queue. Like, so you all, if you get me stuttering because I be wanting to cuss sometimes. I don't. But if you all watch long enough, if I'm dragging somebody's interview out, that means there's nobody else in the queue. So if someone's taking too long in the queue, in the interview, then click the request button. Damn it. Jay, I'm bringing you on. Well, click the request button. Jay, how you doing?
I'm great. How you doing, Lamont?
I'm about to cuss somebody out in the comment section.
Why you about to cut somebody out? What happened?
Because they were like, Lamont, you stay too long on one person. And for me, if there's no one in the queue, I'm going to take my time with the interview. Like, why rush the interview if there's nobody else to talk to? I don't want to talk to myself.
Agreed. I know what that feels like.
I am not that guy.
But you are the man though. There's that.
Thank you. It's good to see you. Are you over in your studio?
Yes, I am.
I
I'm
want to
here
see the
at the
studio.
office.
Let me see the studio.
Uh,
Is it clean? Is it Okay.
It's all back there.
So you
I
all
just
listen.
got
You
done
you
filming
all
some
have
stuff.
met Jay before. Jay's a friend to the show, and he runs Dear Black Gay Men, and we have done a lot of content together. He's the guy who talks about all the being single, right? Right.
Yes. Yes. I talk about being single.
We got to get you a man though, friend.
You know, I feel like this is the season for it. I feel like this is the season for getting into something serious with somebody. I feel it.
What? Tell me what about the season makes you feel that way?
Uh well, for all year I've been like manifesting this. So I have been focused on like, building a business, running a studio, getting everything. And so now things are kind of ironing out and I'm really excited to like enjoy all of these things with somebody who's not crazy.
Well, you can. So here's the thing, because don't cuss me out. Don't cuss me out, okay? Or you can cuss me out in your head. That's fine. I know a lot of guys who are very ambitious, who are successful, who are focused on the grind. Sometimes y'all, or I'll say we, can be hard to date.
Oh yeah. I fully acknowledge I'm hard to date.
Yeah.
I'm not a walk in the park.
So
But
we gonna get into your interview who you are, but what like types of qualities as a person who wants to date you or sign up for you, what do they need?
they also gotta be ambitious. Like they gotta have some I'm not looking for a stand by my man kind of man.
Mhm.
As much as I do want someone to stand by me, I also want to be able to stand by them.
Mhm.
And I know that if, if I'm hustling, grinding every day and you working a 9 to 5 that you don't even like, then you're probably not the one for me.
Yeah, especially
9 to 5 is great if you love it, if you love what you do, but
yes. And it was about I would say yes, the piece that you add that if you love what you do. If you don't like your job, you don't like where you are, dating a person like you is gonna piss them the fuck off.
yeah, it because
Yeah,
I don't have patience to listen to people complain
yeah,
about
yeah,
hearing from finance.
yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
I'm I'm ready.
Okay. Well, Jay, listen, let's get to this interview, okay? So we can find you a boo, okay?
Okay.
Tonight might be top night. The tops might be taking over the show tonight, Jay. I think.
You call me a top. I call me optional.
Okay, we're
Like
gonna
I
get into it. We're gonna get into it. Okay. You all, this is Jay. Jay lives in Atlanta. Jay, how old are you?
I'm 39.
39. Yeah, it's time. We gotta find you a boo. You're 39.
I
Yes. How tall are you and about how much do you weigh?
am 5'10", 222.
222. What's your zodiac sign?
Virgo.
Virgo.
I'm
Okay.
the Virgoist.
Okay, Beyonce. Um, now are you team top, bottom, verse, side? And we're gonna do the math for you just to make sure we get this right.
I mean, by your equations, I am a top because I have not bottomed in a long time, a
When's the,
long periodically time.
when's the last time you bottomed?
I'd have to tell you, like it was 2001 something, like 2019 probably.
It's a top. Why would you argue me with? Why would you counter that? Why?
Like I'm because different than the last dude, because I've been watching for like 45 minutes,
Mhm.
but different than the last dude, I could bottom and enjoy it. I'm not a top because I would make this sacrifice. Like I would bottom and enjoy it for the person that I'm with or whatever our arrangement is. It's just given what I do and how I carry myself, people don't ask me to bottom that often. It's now that I'm bigger. When I was a little twink, 145 pounds, people was trying to turn me left and right, flare my legs open.
So now that
But
you put a
now,
little more weight, a little thicker, nobody
yeah,
wants
now
to.
people want me to be the big spoon. They want me to be all the things, which I don't mind. And it just leaves it to where, ain't nobody sliding in my Bucci cat.
So y'all gotta offer him the peen, and he might take it. Okay, but ain't nobody
Oh
offering him
yeah,
the
but you
peen.
can't come. You can't come half stepping. Like this is the other thing I be dealing with. Like people want to top me, but they don't do the due diligence of topping. Like you can't be like how you like it, or like you got. I'm a full grown German Shepherd. You got to be like you got to come with the come on if you're gonna try to because now I got a fat ass from what people tell me. So like full throttle, full court press if you're gonna try to get it,
There
and
you
I'll
go.
give it to you.
There you go, people. Listen, he don't want no. He doesn't want a soft top or someone like a blouse. No, no.
No, no, no. But here's the gotcha though. It's not about mannerisms or none of that. Because you could be a full lady and top me, and I love it. Like I have no
So
preoccupations
it's more
about
about
mannerisms.
aggression. Then it's more about
It's
aggression.
more about you got to be able. Yeah. Okay, I call it aggression. Assertive. I call it assertive. Aggressive feels rough, but assert. Yeah, you got to be assertive.
Yeah, okay, okay, okay. Oh, more assertive, direct, and then he'll be down for it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. So we still giving you team top, but you might be versatile with the right one. Okay. When you change the math, then we can change your position.
If I
Okay.
change the math, I ain't coming back on here, Lamont. So let's be clear about that. If I change the math, me and my man. But
So we gotta get somebody to change the math for Jay. Okay, okay. Tell them what type of work that you do.
I own a production studio.
Yep.
This space, and I run Dear Black Gay Men podcast. That is what I do all day, every day.
Love it, love it, love it. All right, you tell them your Instagram handle. I'm sorry, Jay. Tell me your Instagram handle.
At JAI the Gentleman.
You gotta spell it for the people who can't spell.
JAITHEGENTLEMAN. The normal way. JAI the Gentleman.
Yeah, and the people that's me. Yeah, who can't spell. Thank you. All right, you all. This is Jay. Jay lives in Atlanta. He's 39, 5'10", 222 pounds. He is a Virgo, team top. He owns a production company. Also does Dear Black Gay Men. If y'all got questions for Jay, use the question function. I think a couple of you all were waving to come on and ask him a question, but I didn't even get through the initial question. So you can wave now, and I can bring you on if you want to ask him a question. I will not call out the two people who I saw waved, but if you want to come on and ask him a question, wave, and I'll bring you on. All right. What type of guy are you looking for?
And like I say, ambition is
Mhm.
number one on my needs list.
Mhm.
I don't like I can't my life is kind of fast paced now, and I really need somebody who is running a race, some
Mhm.
kind of race, their own life to go with me. I don't really have too many preoccupations about size. Like I've dated a lot of men that are taller than me. I haven't dated someone bigger than me though. Although I'm open to it. Uh, I do not have any issues around mannerisms.
Mhm.
My nails are painted. I'm one of the girls, so I
Okay.
appreciate a butch queen. I don't like titties. I don't like long fake hair. So that those are things that are I
Thank you.
just don't make my
Thank
they don't make my dick hard.
Okay,
Uh,
okay, 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 okay. Uh, Lord, today, what are some of your good qualities, Jay?
I
Let's
think
see
my
what's
good
on the best.
qualities, like I'm a old school gentleman.
Yeah.
I appreciate being putting effort into the
Mhm.
person that
Mhm.
I'm dating. I want to small stuff like I will open car doors. I'll bring you flowers
Mhm.
randomly. My default way of showing love is acts of service.
Mhm.
I'm the dude that's gonna make sure your car is on F and your oil changed. I can't get your registration for you because mine just was up. But I like doing those kind of things. Make sure you get a car wash on the weekend
Mhm.
because that is I, I think I am old school gentleman is where I hang my hat.
Okay.
I enjoy being that.
They said, are you paying the bills?
Yes. My last relationship, which was my longest relationship, I was the breadwinner. I was the one making sure the bills was paid, and he made sure that we had some smothered cube steak every other day. So that's where I got all this weight from. So I enjoyed that dynamic because that worked for us. I'm not saying that has to work for everybody though. Doctor.
Welcome back, Daniel. Daniel's co-hosting
Hey,
with me tonight.
I got time. I got time.
What's in that cup, Daniel? What is the question?
Tonight, hold on, wait a second, wait a minute. It's a small batch, Irish American whiskey. Is called Keeper's Heart.
Yeah, whiskey is only to be drank in the house. Go ahead. Okay, what
Yeah.
question do you
Now
have?
whiskey is all I drink. Period. But that's just me. And I'm an Uncle Nearest. I'm rocking for Uncle Nearest because it's black owned, but or Sir Davis. But go ahead.
Come on, Daniel. Come on back.
A,
Where you go?
a drop is left in the Oceanaires. But anyway, um, so I heard you say you have a production company.
Hmm.
How do you draw the line of not making like the bad dates or whatever become
Content.
Instagram posts? Yeah, for your production company.
Mm,
So
Taylor
go
Swift.
ahead, Lamont. So for those who don't know, I have a podcast called Dear Black Gay Men, and it was born out of my dating life. So first thing that I never do is I never put somebody's real name on the podcast ever. Cause I will not do that no matter what. There are many people who have been listening to the podcast from the first episode, still don't know who my ex is. Um, but in addition to that, my podcast is focused on the lessons that I learned from people. It is not from experiences. It's not me trying to be like, this nigga, he was blah, blah. I've never done that, would not do that because that would not be gentlemanly. But I do believe that every date that I've been on, every exchange that I have, everything I do is an opportunity for me to learn something about myself. And all I do on my podcast is share those lessons with others. Some things come are born out of sex, some things are born out of my dating life, some things are born out of, running a business. But the podcast is focused on sharing the lessons I take from my experience.
Great question. Put those
Yep.
damn cards away. Put them away. We are not. No, we're done with those cards. Put the cards away, Daniel. Put them away. Put them
I see
away.
the
Damn it.
Nigerian flag in there. People don't think I'm Nigerian.
Put
I'm
them
Kenyan.
away. What? Great.
Can I ask one more? Can I ask one more question?
As long as they're not from the stack of those damn cards,
I'm gonna put them away. I'm gonna put them
please.
away.
Lord, today.
No. Okay. So you may not know. So I've known friends since 2009, 2010. Okay, but I think my question would be if you had one dream for black gay men, black queer men watching this episode tonight, what would that dream be?
Ooh, that's deep. Um. So my favorite movie is The Matrix. And in the first Matrix, the Oracle, she's talking to Neo, and she points to a sign and says, "Know thyself." And I think that our culture is plagued with a whole bunch of people who think they know themselves but really don't. And if one thing that I wish we as a culture would do would be to have a better connection with self, so
Mm,
that we can have a better connection with others.
I love that. I love that. I love that. Because if you're gonna be dateable, you gotta know yourself. Good. Look, Daniel. Good question. See, good question. You don't even need those damn cards.
Bye, Jay. Find your
Bye,
husband,
doctor.
honey.
Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Listen, someone go check on Daniel, and he is lit over in that kitchen tonight. Okay,
But he ain't driving, so that's good. That's definitely in his house.
he gonna wake up on the kitchen floor.
That's definitely in his house.
All right,
Lamar,
cool.
let me just interject right here. Can I tell you how much I appreciate what you do in culture? Like you are holding it down for the singles and the couples. I
Oh,
really
thank you,
appreciate
thank
it.
you, thank you, thank you. Even though
You make black love possible still.
it's possible. Look at that. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Yes.
There you go. Look.
Even though you provide services for everybody, but you make black love possible.
Yeah,
And
listen. So
I'm
there
here
were
for it.
white people on more white. There have been white people on the show. There have been women on the show, but there were more white people on last week, and they were like, "Oh, it's DEIA night." Like, and I'm like,
Yeah.
How would y'all feel if you went on a white show or a white job and they said, "Oh, it's DEI"?
They say that anyway, Lamont. We know we the token when we get there. We gonna take these white people money and go back home.
But you don't want to hear that shit. You don't want to be in the room and they were like, "Oh, it's DEI."
But every time I see, now I will say this is just me speaking for me, but when I see black spaces and white people show up, regardless of their intention, I'm always curious of if they understand the lay of the land here. Like, do you understand what you're stepping into? And as long as they get the vibe and they not trying to put raisins in the potato salad, then
You know,
rock
if
with it.
you like raisins in your potato salad, then go ahead and eat
None
it.
of us like raisins in
Just
the
don't
potato
pass it to
salad.
me. Just don't pass it to me because I ain't gonna eat it. So I think I try to create this space for everybody. And I know because I'm black, there's more black people that come on. But white people come on and it's okay for white people to be like, "Hey, I only want to date white people." I'm like, okay, well, there's some white people watching. Let's shoot your shot.
I'm putting.
I have no idea what you're saying.
Can you hear me now?
I can.
I had to put on do not disturb because I'm getting phone calls. But go ahead.
Yes. No, I'm just saying, no, I think it's fine for this space to be open for any and everybody.
Yeah, I get it. I
All
get it. I'm
right,
listening.
all right. So let's get to these questions, okay, Jay? Um,
Okay.
Now, do you want to get married? Do you want to have children?
I do want to get married. I'm not. I used to want like a big wedding or all the things. I'm not really married. I'm not really committed to like how the marriage happens. I could
Mhm,
go to the courthouse and be absolutely satisfied. I could have an extravagant wedding and be satisfied. I want to marry. I want to get married.
mhm.
Kids, I'm on the fence.
Okay,
I
okay,
recently became an uncle, and I think I make an amazing uncle.
okay.
One of my cousin that I'm very very close to, he just had triplets, and so I feel like
Oh, really?
between his three kids, and ironically, black. Aside from you, he the only set of black triplets I've ever seen in my life, and they're all boys.
Hmm,
But like I feel like there are babies and kids in my life, so I don't know that I'm committed to having one of my own.
mhm.
But if my partner wants one, I will be absolutely satisfied and happy being a father.
Okay, okay. I think there is someone. Trey wants to come and ask you a question. People, if you're watching the show, if you wave in the comment section, you can come on at any time and ask somebody a question. That's how it works. Let's see.
Oh,
We're looking at your ceiling, Trey.
what's going on?
Good morning.
Good night, good night, good evening.
Why are you laying in the damn bed? What is going on?
Because I was about to go to bed, man. It's late.
Okay, introduce yourself, ask your question.
All right. So my question was, how do you handle conflict in relationships?
What kind of conflict? Is this like you left the toilet seat up, or is this like you cheated on me?
Oh, damn. I didn't think that deep into it, I don't
Amen,
think.
brother.
So
Amen,
just like,
brother. Because those are two different cuss outs,
yeah,
okay?
so just like, I feel like just general conflict if you have a disagreement.
Um, I try my hardest to understand the intention behind something, so that
Yeah.
and navigate myself from that place. Because I get
Mm-hmm.
that I'm a whole human being. My partner potentially is going to be a whole human being, and so as long as he didn't intentionally try to hurt me or undermine my integrity, then I'm pretty flexible with how I handle or how I respond to it. But the second that intent gets where we not working with each other for a common goal or toward a common good, then I probably ain't. I'm not gonna have too much patience for that.
Okay. Got you. Got you. Got
You got great teeth.
you. I appreciate it, man. You do too. I like your smile.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Flattery will
Yes,
get you
sir.
everywhere.
Say it again.
Flattery will get you everywhere.
In the right places.
Are you trying to get my ass? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. People be trying to get my Bucci cat by flirting with me, but it's okay. It's okay. Where are you from, TJ?
No, North Carolina.
How long you from? You born and raised in North Carolina, or you just live
Yeah,
there now?
born and raised in the Carolinas.
What part?
Reedsville, small town, small town.
Is that where you are now?
Yeah, yeah. Like 20 minutes north of Greensboro. If you know what Greensboro,
Okay.
A&T. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I had to host a party in Greensboro a while ago.
Okay. And you say you in Atlanta?
hmm
Okay. I get to Atlanta a lot.
My DMs are wide open.
Yeah, I slide through.
See, I was about to
But see,
go into. I was about
the
to be
problem is
inappropriate
that
again.
me I think the problem is though we aren't really compatible sexually.
Oh, you're a top. That's what you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah. And you said it's been a minute for you.
Mhm.
Okay. You open to change that or
Yes. Um,
yeah. I
how
say less.
deep of a change you talking about? That's a deeper
Mm.
conversation. But sure,
I
pig
I slide
pussy
in
still
DM for
pork.
sure. Yo, this man is crazy. All right, then I'm gonna have to slide then for sure.
All right, TJ, I'll be looking forward to it.
All right.
Thanks for coming on.
I,
Yeah, so, some folks want you to come on and shoot your shot at some point. So
They
maybe
like the
one week.
voice.
Yeah, one
They
I
like
week.
just
that
had to get
voice.
my feet wet, man. I'm a little nervous about the whole hot seat shit, man. You
You in
know.
the hot seat now?
Yeah, but yeah, let me just yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. You're right. Still a little nervous though. Still a little nervous. A little nervous.
Nerves are good.
Yeah. But
This the
next
first
time for
step in the
sure.
back. This the first step of the rest of your life. Could be. Nerves are good.
True, true, true. Another time for sure though. I'm gonna have to get on the live.
All right, good night. Thanks for coming on.
I appreciate it.
Oh my goodness. I guess I can sit back and watch this. Um, you know, I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna just let the next person who wants to come and ask you, Brandon, come on and ask you a question. So, people, if you
Okay.
wave in the comment section, that means you want to come on and ask him a question. That's what it means, okay? hello,
I know
hello,
you.
hello.
Hi, hello, hello, hello.
Hey.
Hey, Lamont, how are you?
I'm awesome. How you doing?
I'm great. Hey, Jay, how's it going? Long time no
Hey.
see.
Long time no see. Brandon was sitting in that chair over there
Just a few days ago.
just a few
So,
days ago.
I must ask you, um, how long does the talking phase last?
Oh God, here we go.
Oh, when you
Uh,
talking to somebody, y'all be like, "Oh, we talking, and we need a date, and we
Yeah,
talking."
how long does that last?
I don't know that I use the term talking phase.
Okay, tell me what it is.
I stand on business. So if we dating, we're dating. If we're not, we're not. But it lasts as long as it needs to. But I'm very explicit. Like we're gonna say, oh, this is a relationship now, and we're gonna have a conversation. What does that look like? How are we gonna
Okay,
connect? What are we agreeing to with this thing? So if that comes in a couple weeks, that's great. If that comes in a couple months, that's great. But if it gets past 3 and we haven't progressed out of dating, then oh, you ain't trying to kick it with me. So
okay.
we can cut ties there. I ain't gonna be talking for nobody for a year.
Amen.
So it's not for a
Amen.
reason.
That's an insight till you gotta see the last episode of my podcast to know where that came from. But I ain't gonna be talking to nobody for no year. Like,
Understandable.
come
Understandable.
on with the come on. What are we? You know that meme that says dating after 30.
What are we doing?
What are we doing here?
Yeah, what are we doing here?
Yeah, like, and I'm going out of the 30s into 40, so I'm definitely like, hey, my nigga, like,
Oh, we don't do the N word too much on here. We don't do the N word too much on here.
oh,
We don't.
Oh,
my bad.
Yeah.
my
I'm
ninja.
You can say ninja. Yeah.
I'll put the ninja emoji in.
That's why Instagram has me shadow banned right now because I made a post earlier saying the D word.
Did? I didn't
Now
say
you
it.
gonna say it on the live.
My
Ninja.
God. Okay,
I
I'm
mean,
sorry.
there's so many good D words though. There's so many good D words.
Donut.
Yeah,
Donut.
I could go for a donut. These
Well,
games
that's
ain't gonna
listen.
gain themselves.
Well, that's all I wanted. I'm not gonna hold you. I will say this, you guys. Jay is a great guy. I do love him. I've known him for many, many years. We go way, way back, like 4 flats on a Cadillac. So, I do. I advocate for your love,
Is he
and I hope you
highly
find it.
recommended?
Highly, like top two, and not number two.
Okay.
I
Okay.
mean, you're top one. You have a number one, so I'll take the second position to him.
I love that for you. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Yeah, right. Goodbye. Okay, I think I have one more person, Jay. One more person wants to ask you a question. Oh, wait.
I'm still. You put out Jay.
Oh my
Lord have
God.
mercy.
Jay, click the request button. I hit the wrong person. I didn't messed up. Let me see. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How did I get on the bang on Jay on an accident? I'll bring him back. Uh, that's why I get fired for being IT. I will send him a request to come back. I'm happy I got on pants today. Usually I got shorts on. How did I kick Jay off? Jay, you got to click the request back so I can bring you back on. Let's see. Yeah. Mm. My bad. My bad. We got to finish his interview. And then I have in the queue a couple other people. I do have a couple people in the queue. I do. Hmm. Jay, where'd you go? Click the wrong button. I'm not drinking. I am drinking water, people. This is water. That's not me. Jay, come back real quick so we can finish your interview. Other than that, I'll go to the next person and we'll bring you on. Ooh. Okay, so Jay, I don't know where you are, so I will give you 5 seconds. If someone tags Jay, that would be great. Hmm. Jay is in his DMs answering those messages from y'all. All right, we're gonna keep it going because I don't think I don't think he's coming back. Who is this? Lamar and then Darius. Lamar and then Darius. Let's see. What time is it, Lord, today? Oh, we got some time. We got some time. Okay. Hey, what's going on?
What's up? What's up?
How you doing tonight?
I'm good. I'm good. How
I
about
thought
you?
this was like a family reunion tonight.
Not a fan. This is my second time actually coming on here.
It is. It is. So, let me see. So one quick second. Uh,
Can you see me?
I can see you.
Okay.
So Jay, we cut his interview off. I don't know what happened. So Lamar, we're gonna do your interview, and then Jay, if you're watching, come back on right after this, and we'll finish your interview. They were interviewing him. It gets got cut off, and we will go a little bit later tonight, people. Y'all guys need to cash at me. We'll see, because apparently my
Come on,
batteries
Cash App.
aren't working. Right. All right. So Lamar, you're in Atlanta, right?
I am.
Okay. Okay. And how was your experience from last time when you were on the show?
So my experience was cool. This is the only thing that I came prepared to say.
Mm.
The last time I told you I was really nervous.
Mhm.
But when I'm really nervous, I like switch it to either I'm like real churchy or real animated, just so
Mhm.
it won't show that.
Mhm.
But naturally, I'm really chill.
Yeah.
Like anybody who knows me knows I'm naturally really chill, and I felt like I just didn't represent myself fully.
Mhm.
So people were like, "Oh, you were so funny," or "I didn't think you were nervous," but they weren't coming at me for like how I naturally am. So I was like, I don't think that was fair. But my experience was cool. Like you were great.
Mhm.
People in the comments were funny, so it was cool.
Okay, okay. Well, listen, you get to do a do over, and people will get to see the natural side of Lamar, right? Okay, cool, cool. So you're in Atlanta. How old are you?
35. I'll be 36 in this month.
Okay. When's your birthday?
The 29th.
So that means you are a what sign?
Scorpio.
Scorpio in the house. Okay. Um, but you're 35, right? You said.
Mhm.
How
35.
tall are you, and about how much do you weigh?
5'8", and I'm a strong 182.
182. Okay, so you're solid over there. Scorpio. Now, sexually, people want to know: are you team top, bottom, verse, side? How do you get down?
Not side. I'm a versatile top.
Versatile top.
Mhm.
So you're gonna have to define what do you mean? How do you define a versatile top, Lamar?
The very short version, because surprisingly people ask that question a lot. The very short version is I'm very heavy on the top, very light on the versatile.
Okay.
I've had good experiences bottoming, but it wasn't anything to make me be like, oh, I gotta have it. Like I can go without having it.
Mhm.
But because I've had good bottoming experiences, I'm not gonna knock it like, oh, I'll never do that. I had
Mhm.
good experiences.
Okay.
So, it's just really me being honest. But I'm very light, very light on the top.
Light on bottoming, heavy in the
Yeah,
top. Okay, so
very much.
on this show we do math, right?
Right.
So in the last 12 months, what percentage did you top? What percentage did you bottom?
100%.
You ain't
100% top. One in the last probably 14 months. 100% top.
you ain't give up no cakes.
Nope.
Okay, okay, so it's giving top versus top. Okay. I feel like you gotta ask a guy out on a date when you go. Okay. What type of work do you do?
I'm a supervisor at a door manufacturing and service company.
Tell us some more. Like what does your day-to-day look like?
Um, so the very short version
Yeah.
is we manufacture, we sell doors, we sell gates, residential, commercial, big money,
Oh,
like
so
big
you're in
money.
sales. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm
But you're
not in that, but yeah, we'll go with that.
but you're a supervisor though.
Correct.
Okay, okay, okay. Tell us your Instagram handle and spell it for us, please.
It's wait a minute, the underscore Lamar, THE_LAMARR.
Okay, the Lamar. Okay.
Mhm.
All right, you all. This is Lamar. Lamar lives in Atlanta. He's 35. He has a birthday coming up at the end of the month. He is 5'8", 182 pounds. He is a Scorpio. The math is given top, but he wants to be more versatile. Okay. He works in sales industry, but he is a supervisor. Tell us, what type of guy are you looking for tonight, Lamar?
Um, Somebody that's themselves, definitely.
Mhm.
I'm really big on energy. I like a cool vibe. I like to laugh. I don't want you to be a stick in the mud. But yet somebody who's really them. Because I really don't want to say I'm looking for a certain thing and you try to fit it. I just
Mhm.
want you to be. I want you to be you and it be organic. Because if we vibe, we vibe.
So you want them to be authentic. What about what are some other things about their personality that you might want?
Definitely want them to have a sense of humor. I want them to. So I want to say mature, but I don't really know how that's probably real broad.
Mhm.
Um, I definitely want somebody who has some type of passion. I run across a lot of people who are just content being like, well, I get by. So somebody who has drive, somebody who has a personality, somebody who is, they have a sense of humor, and somebody who typically wants to go in a certain direction. They have some kind of drive, some kind of plan.
Okay. Okay. What's the longest relationship you've been in?
3.5 years.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay. And what are some of your good qualities?
Um, I'm funny, and
Okay.
I will say I think I come off more loyal than I probably need to be in the beginning, but I'm a Scorpio. I'm very passionate person. I'm a natural helper. Like if I see something, which may not be a good thing, and I'm working on that. But if I see something that I feel like will be good for you,
Mhm.
I do offer advice. I don't push it, but I'm like, hey, I feel like you're great at such and such. Have you ever tried that? So I'm really big on helping people as far as growing.
Mhm. Okay. Some of
I feel
y'all.
like I didn't sell that at all. I promise y'all, it's better than how I'm saying it. I felt like I just did not sell that, but I do have a good heart. Like I'm one of the most loyal people you will ever meet. You fuck with me, you stuck with me.
Okay.
So
Okay. Listen, they're loving you in the comment section. I think
I
90%.
said I was not gonna look. I was
No,
not
no.
even looking.
Listen, 90% of them are like, yes, love it, love it. The other 10% are having a conversation about something that has nothing to do with the show. I I guess we're looking like, I guess
They silly.
I had to block somebody.
Oh, oh wow, oh wow. Well, don't let it mess up your mood because I didn't even see it.
It ain't got nothing to do with you. It ain't got
Oh,
nothing to it has nothing to do with you. It's about a post that I made the other day, and someone came on here asking questions about a post I made the other day. And I know the person. They can just DM me instead of trying to have a whole conversation about something about I posted in a dating show thread. It has nothing to do with what I posted about. It's nothing. Like what you and I are talking about has absolutely nothing to do about what he's posting. So he's
okay,
blocked.
okay, okay,
My bad.
okay.
Because whatever. Um, mm, mm, mm.
I mean, that messed you up, Lamont. Like that really messed you up. It's okay. It's okay. They blocked.
All right, so let's get back to you, Lamar, because this is about you. Just to go ahead and make sure that we get you to find love. Um, Now, do you want to get married? Do you want to have children?
I am open. I am open to
Okay,
get
okay.
married. I don't have anything negative to say about that. Kids, I want kids, but I'm really this day and age, I'm really really scared.
Mhm.
Like I feel like if my kids away from me for like 2 3 minutes, I'm panicking because it's you really cannot trust church, school. Like it's always a story. So
Mhm.
do I want kids? Yes. Do I feel like I'm mentally stable enough to have a little one running around out of my presence? No. But
Okay,
I adapt very. I adapt well. So I feel like if I had one, I'm gonna take care of it. But
okay. But you, marriage good, kids maybe not so much.
mm,
Okay,
now,
okay.
if I met somebody that had a kid, then I'm not pushing that. If
Ah,
that makes sense.
okay.
You know
So
what I'm
if you met a guy who had kids, would you date him?
saying? Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. What's a good age range? Like, what's the youngest you'll go? What's the oldest?
The oldest, I'll probably say like 42, 43. Side note, there are some beautiful 40+ year old men that I've seen here that don't look it. And I say that because in Memphis, anyway, so yeah, beautiful and older,
Mhm,
beautiful men. Younger, I really don't just because I'm like in the middle. I'm
mhm,
in smack dab in the middle of 30, finna push over.
mhm.
So, I mean, smack dab in the middle of my 30s. I really don't want anybody under 30
Okay. So you want to do like
just because of the
30
maturity
to
level. 30 to
40,
like 43.
43. Okay. Does the guy you date have to live in Atlanta?
He does not have to live in Atlanta, but I would prefer somebody that's maybe no more than like 3 hours away.
Okay. So that's like Augusta, Columbus, maybe Birmingham. We got Joey over in Birmingham, and you do Alabama or. Okay. That was close. What about Charlotte? I know Charlotte's a little bit farther than 3 hours.
I think Charlotte is like 4 hours. I know
Yeah.
I know a couple people there. If the vibe is really really good, then
Okay.
hey, you do what you gotta do.
Okay. What about body type? What do you like?
Um, it really depends on your attitude as well. Like I'm fit. I work out. Love working out. Like I have a passion for working out. But it's been some little slim ones that and then I've had some thicker guys who were just amazing overall. So I really can't. Ideally, I would want somebody to match me aesthetically because that's something I have a passion for.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been crazy about some little skinny ones and some thicker ones.
Okay. So you like athletic, but you be kind of. It just kind of depends on the person.
I'm not shutting down
Okay.
like any other body type because
Okay.
you never know.
Okay. So they want to know because you said a 3 hour distance.
Mm.
What if it's an hour flight or a 3 hour flight, 2 hour flight? What do you think?
Oh yeah, no, that's not a problem.
Okay. So like DC is a 2 hour flight from Atlanta.
I did not know that. Did I know that? I don't know if I knew that.
It's literally a quick up and down flight. Yeah.
Damn, I should go to DC more often. Nah, but yeah,
Okay.
I don't have a problem with
Where
that.
are you originally from?
Tennessee, Memphis.
Oh, okay. How long you been in Atlanta?
4 years. I moved here 2 weeks before the pandemic.
Oh, okay. That's where I'm getting the southern vibe. Yes, it's the Memphis over there. Okay.
I'm still in the South,
Well,
but
Atlanta
Memphis
is
is
not the
different from
South.
Atlanta.
Atlanta is not the South. Like Atlanta is, it's not real. It's its own place. Like like Miami is not a real place. Just like Atlanta's not a real place.
I got you. I got you.
Like
Makes sense.
Atlanta, we got clubs
People
inside of
just
gas
move to
stations.
Atlanta.
Uh huh.
People just basically people from different places just move to Atlanta.
Yes.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what
Yeah.
you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, what about race? What do you prefer?
Um, I would prefer for you to have some black in you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I would prefer for you to
Yeah.
I would prefer, yeah. I mean you could be black and whatever, but I've it just hasn't been anything I've been drawn to want to date unless they were biracial or something.
Okay. I think Jeremy wants to come on and ask you a question. I'm gonna bring him
Come
on.
on, Jeremy.
Let's see.
Don't
You
don't
waved
curse
before
me
I tried
out.
to bring you on, Jeremy. I don't know what happened. Um,
Oh,
let's see.
Jeremy said he don't want to talk.
Well, he waved, and now it's time he puts his little two eyes, which means he's like, Lamont, you missed me. So, um, I know, Jeremy, you might have to update your app. I don't know what's going on. When you see the live replay back, you will see I clicked on you 3 times, and then I'll try this way.
These comments are crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, Jeremy, I don't know. Instagram does stuff weird. Sometimes it lets me bring people on. Sometimes it doesn't. Jeremy, just ask your question in the chat, and we'll see what's up. What about
Oh, wait,
where'd you
I
go?
forgot I had pasta going. My bad. Ah,
What are you
my bad.
cooking? You're cooking?
I was multitasking while I was waiting on.
Oh, okay. Now are you more into monogamy, open relationships, agreements, poly? What you like?
If we're in a relationship, I definitely monogamous.
Monogamous. Yep. Okay.
Mhm.
And all right. If y'all got questions for Lamar, use the question function. Lord, there's a whole bunch. And I don't know if some of these are for Jay or if some of these are for you, but we're gonna
Gotcha.
just keep it going with these. So let's see. Oh Lord. Are you into feet?
I feel like somebody asked you that. I don't feel like you randomly asked that, Lamont.
No, it literally, yeah, no, there's somebody, their name is
No, you ain't got to tell me. I just knew it wasn't you that came up with that. I
oh
do
no,
like
no, it wasn't me.
I, I do like feet, but I like pretty soft feet. Like I don't like everybody just take their shoes off and I'm just no. You have to give that disclaimer because people here are a little different. So no, I like pretty feet.
Pretty feet. Pretty feet. Okay. Okay. Let's see.
Not the throw up face.
Can you can you sing? Someone thinks you can sing.
I can.
You want to give us a little bit of something?
Y'all are petty in these comments. Um, mm, um, time will bring the real end of our trial. One day there'll be no remnants, no trace, no residual feeling within you. Day you won't remember me. Mm, mm. And your face will be the reason I smile. And I will not see what I cannot have forever. I'll always love you. I hope you feel the same way. You're supposed to cut me off, Lamont.
Okay, Maxwell. Okay, Maxwell. I
All
got
right.
you. There you
Thank
go. Listen, if you're you're gonna sing like that, okay, people. Okay.
you.
There you go. Okay. Look, thank you, thank you. Let's see what else they got for you. Let's see. Would you date a flight
Oh, somebody
attendant?
lied. Somebody said he sung that song last time. That's a lie because I just learned the words to that song. That's why I don't look at the comments.
Ignore them. Ignore them. Ignore them.
It's cool. I know.
Would you date a flight attendant? They want to know.
Yeah. Now I'm
Okay.
curious. I'm curious as to why, because like flight attendants apparently have a bad rep. I don't know why, but
They think flight attendants are promiscuous, blah blah blah, but that's just a stereotype. Yeah,
well, I don't know them personally bad, so I don't have a problem with that,
get you some flight benefits, okay, Lamar.
and I'm okay with that too.
Okay, there are a bunch more. Let me see. Do you prefer masculine guys or feminine guys?
Honestly, it's a buddy of mine that's in here, and he just made this joke last week. Short version. When I saw this guy that's typically masculine presenting, like and he was in his element when I saw him, and I was like, oh, I like this, and he was giving like the neck rolls, and my friend was like, you did say you like them with a little sweetness in them, so
You like a
I
little
don't like
sugar, sugar in the
I don't
tank.
want nothing hyper masculine, and
Mhm.
I don't want anyone extremely feminine. I do like a nice mix. You could be masculine with a twist,
Okay,
if that helps.
we say a nice butch queen. Yeah.
It's so many definitions of that, but I'll go with that.
Yep. I'm gonna try to add Jeremy again. He said he had updated his app, and
Jeremy put in the work.
I know he trying, and I'm Jeremy. Let me try you one more time. Let me the
I
request
hate.
then went through, and then I don't know what it is. But you will see when I go back and on the video. I didn't tried you. Maybe we have to bring you in. Click the request button to join, Jeremy. Jeremy, click the request button, like the little camera button, and I will try to bring you on that way because Instagram somebody probably reported me because of the post I made the other day. That's what it is. That's what it is. There's a post I
What?
made the other day, and that's why Instagram has blocked my badges today, and it's giving me issues today. Mm, mm, mm,
Oh, that sucks. But they can
mm.
always cash app you. But you added somebody earlier.
But it does weird stuff sometimes. It does. Oh, and people don't get notified sometimes if I am when I go live, what they should.
Oh yeah, somebody sent me the live.
See, yeah. So that's what it is. Yep. Yep. Okay, okay. Let's see. Okay. Well, let me finish some of these questions. And then we'll go to the next person. Would you date someone who is open to relocating to a different city?
Relocating here, or
Yeah.
they're planning to go somewhere else.
Yeah, they'll come here.
Oh yeah. I mean, you coming here? So what can I say?
Okay, okay. One more question. Let me see. One more. Um, yeah, are crazy with some of these questions.
Spare me, please.
Yes. Okay.
Please, please.
Good question. What brings you happiness?
Like in general?
Mhm.
Um, definitely. Oh shit! Just in general, definitely music and like working out. Like those are my happy places.
Music and working out. Okay. Oh,
Those are my
someone wanted me to clarify. I'm sorry. Would you relocate to a different city to for a guy? Like, would you move out of Atlanta to like where they live?
Um, no, right now, just because I just moved here and this was the only place I've ever lived outside of Tennessee and I just got here. So I I, I would as of now say no.
Not
I
right
just
now.
got
Not right now. Okay.
just got here. Let me enjoy Atlanta, you
Yeah,
know?
he's only been here for 4 years. Don't take him away yet. All right. They gotta see what you look like from head to toe. So you gotta stand up, turn around, spin, so we can see what you look like. I guess back up to where the door is.
I gotta take my trash out, so don't judge me because I ain't took it out yet. You see my trash?
Oh,
Can y'all see it?
it's
Y'all can't
fine.
even see it. Can you see? I don't know if you can see my whole.
Yeah, you good. Keep going back to where the trash is and do a spin. There you go.
Damn.
Right. Give us a spin. All right. This is Lamar. Lamar lives in Atlanta. He is 5'8", 182 pounds. He is a Scorpio, team top, but can be verse top. Um, he works in the sales industry. He is a supervisor, open to getting married. Children, if you got kids, that'd probably be better because he really don't want kids. He will date between 30 and 43. Prefers that you live in Atlanta or maybe a few hours in traveling distance, which means a flight too, like 2 or 3. He likes guys who are more athletic, but can be a little slim, a little thick. He's open to it. He's into people who are black or has some type of black in them, and he's into monogamy. Tell them your Instagram handle, Lamar, and spell it for us, please.
It's the Lamar TheLamarr 2 R.
All right. Listen, thanks for coming on the show. Are you going to be in Atlanta for Pride this weekend?
I just found out about it, but yeah, I'll be here.
Like I didn't know that. Right. Yes, it is Pride weekend in Atlanta. So if you're going to be in Atlanta, I will be. I got a booth at Piedmont Park near the gays. They like having events at Piedmont Park and a parade. But I have a booth there on Saturday and Sunday. Definitely come say hello. We're going to do some like videos, pictures, and all that type of stuff.
What time? Like,
I'm gonna
what's
be
the
there
time?
from 12 to 7.
Cool, cool,
Yeah,
cool, cool, cool.
yeah. All
Okay.
right. I'll see you, Lamar.
All right.
All right. Good night. Good night. All right. Bye. I figured out I have to send Jay the request again to see if he wants to come on. All right, what y'all think? Is Lamar dateable? Is he not dateable? What y'all think? What y'all think? If you think he's dateable, put a 10. If not, put a 1. Do you think the man is dateable? I think y'all like him. Look, y'all like, oh, y'all coming to Atlanta for the parade this weekend, for the gay, for the to be with the gays. Hmm? What you think? What you think? Is he dateable? I see tens. Whew. Tens, nines. Okay. Somebody say he's not dateable. He's mine. Y'all gonna be fighting over Lamar in the comment section. Listen, people, it is past. Well, we're almost at 11, and we're done. I've been wore out today. Literally wore out today. I was trying to get Jay to come back on, but I do not think it is going to work. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Instagram doesn't like me for a while. That's okay, Instagram. We're gonna do YouTube at some point. Lamar's Instagram handle is the_Lamar. THE_LAMAR. Slide his DM and ask him a question. Jay, there you go. Let me see something. Oh, I can't stand Instagram right now. I can cuss and scream. Let's see. Mm, nope. Instagram is the ghetto. Listen, I do really wish y'all liked YouTube better than Instagram. Because if I could, I would do the show every Wednesday on YouTube because YouTube has less issues. Okay. Jay, you have to come back next week. Or let me close the live, Jay, and I'll come back on. I'm gonna close the live, Jay, for you, and then we'll come back on and we'll see. Okay. Just for you, Jay. I'm gonna close this live and then I'll restart it so we can just do Jay, then we're gonna be done. All right.